What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We finally got some parts in for the Micro Monster truck, so let's get it fixed. So in the last video on this truck, we tried to break it and well, I did break it. Ended up stripping out the bevel gears and the diffs. I looked online, tried to find some metal ones and couldn't. I had a couple people comment to me and tell me that their Devastators actually came with metal gears, but I couldn't find any metal gears anywhere. I was able to find some replacements though. These are steel plastic. They ended up coming from China, I believe, so they took a little while to get here, which is why this video took so long. But got them in now, so we're gonna get these gears in and get the truck back running. While I got it all apart though as well, I decided to pick up some new servos. Not sure if you remember me mentioning, but these MG90S servos that are supposed to be metal geared actually aren't metal geared all throughout, which kind of disappointed me a little bit. So I found these servos on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. Picked up two of these. These have all metal gears in them, and I'm gonna try these out instead. And one last thing we're gonna do, I tried out the PETG motor mount last time, and I don't know if you can even see it on camera, but this one warped as well. I thought about doing a little metal plate in there to stiffen it up a little, but it'd be kind of hard to cut these holes out. So what I'm trying right now is nylon. I have some nylon printing as we speak. So when it's done, I'm gonna get that installed as well. And then we're gonna try this thing out again and have some fun. So let's get started. This black mat looks good most of the time, but sometimes it's hard to find these tiny screws. The magnet works pretty well. Throw the wheels back on now and we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, on to the servos now. The servos are pretty straightforward install. It's two screws, slide it in there, throw the servo horn on, and we're done. Once I get everything together, I'll center those servos and make sure everything's straight. One last thing to do, we're going to install this nylon motor mount. Didn't come out too bad. The print looks pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. I'm gonna get it installed on the transmission and then we'll finally be ready to run. This nylon mount seems 100 times better already. I'm thinking this is gonna be the way to go. I'm gonna get it installed in the truck and we're gonna have some fun. One thing I did want to mention while we're here is the sensor wire. I noticed when I took the motor out that I actually had two wires from the sensor wire that had broke off basically. Being that it's so small and I don't have no more connectors, I couldn't remake the connectors. So what I did was actually solder them back, and then I put some heat shrink around it and put some glue on the edge so there's no strain on those wires anymore. It's really small and the truck jumping around, it was easy for it to break. I'm thinking that's kind of why the motor was getting hotter than normal and flexing those motor plates. Okay, so where do we even start here? After getting the new gears in, they had to come overseas, so that took a little while. Got those in the truck and filmed the video and went to start doing some running footage to give you some footage of the truck running again. And I had a lot of issues with the truck bogging and not running correctly. I personally thought it was that sensor wire we talked about, so I completely scratched that and bought two brand new sensor wires. That never worked at all. Still had many issues. I contacted GL Racing twice to try to figure out what the issue was, if I could send in the ESC to figure out if that was the issue. They never got back to me at all. Like I said, it's been almost a month now and I still haven't even heard back from them. So I did a little more research and found a whole nother combo online. I got this one on AliExpress, but they're also on eBay and a couple other websites, I believe. This one's a 4300 kV motor, where the other one was a 3500 kV. This one should have more speed but less torque. This ESC is a 45 amp ESC though. The sensor wire on this one is a normal size sensor wire that you would have in any other sensored system. So I have a little more promise, I guess, in this one, that this one won't break as easily. This ESC also has something that the GL Racing ESC didn't have, which I was pretty disappointed in when I found out. But this ESC has reverse. I bought the programming card with it to be able to do some programming in the ESC, adjust some of those settings to get the truck running right. I haven't fully figured that out yet because it didn't come with a manual, just came with the motor, the ESC, and the programming card, so I'm not sure what each of the functions are. I'll have to do some more research and figure that out, but the truck runs for now. So let's test out this new system. Let's have some fun with this little truck. Alright, so the truck's back together, it runs again, no more clicking in the gears, no more stuttering when I hit the throttle. Like I mentioned, I do think that higher kV motor will have more speed, but it's less torque. I'm not sure if you could notice it in that little bit of running footage, but it does kind of start off a little slower. I need to see if I can find some info on programming this ESC. I have the programming card, like I said, but I'm not sure which settings are for what. The programming card has some stuff written on it, but it doesn't align with the actual settings in the ESC. For instance, the LiPo cutoff voltage only has 4 settings, but when you get to that setting and you go through the numbers, there's like 8 or 9 different numbers you can choose from. So something's not right, I'm not sure what it is. I need to do more research and figure that out. I think when I get that figured out though, the startup power will be a whole lot better and the truck will kind of launch a little better. It'll drive around better. Overall though, I'm really excited to have this truck back running. It's been raining the past couple of days and we got some more rain coming, which is why I'm indoors today. I'll leave a link to this brushless system in the description below for any of you who have built this truck already or are looking at building one. I'd probably recommend going with something like this instead of the GL Racing system, mainly because if you have trouble with the GL Racing stuff, you're not gonna have any help. Like I said, I contacted them twice and didn't hear anything back. The next thing for this is definitely the body. I've been slacking big time. I need to get some paint on this body. My major holdup is those decals. I found some vinyl sticker paper that I can print on, but I need to be able to work on getting the decals made. I was able to find one side online. I believe it's the driver's side that I found online, but I can't find the passenger side, and it's not as easy as just mirroring it over because then the actual logo is backwards. So I need to find that, get that done, get some black sprayed on this body, and then it'll all just be about having some fun with this truck. I want to get it outside soon, but obviously with the rain, that's not possible. I think it'll be pretty cool to see this thing bashing around in the dirt though, see it kick up some dust. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you did. I apologize that it took so long to get this thing out, but this little truck is back and you should be seeing some more videos on it pretty soon. Make sure to subscribe if you do want to see more videos on this truck. I got more drag racing content on the way, so don't worry, it's coming. But anyway, as always, thanks again for watching. Peace.